Background. The most abundant, ubiquitous, and accessible material on the Earth crust is clay. Reference observed that a great emphasis is placed on exploiting the abundant solid minerals endowments in Nigeria with a view to diversifying the economic base of the country, improving gross domestic product, GDP, and industrial activity. One of these endowments with tremendous potential for economic utilization is clay. Clay deposit is spread across the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. Clays have their origin in natural processes, mostly complex weathering, transport, and deposition by sedimentation within geological periods. The abundance of the clay minerals in Nigeria supports its rich and historic traditional pottery industry that dates from the Stone Age. Archaeological evidences from the ancient pottery areas of Nigeria such as Iwo-Oleru near Akure in Ondo State, Rop in Plateau State, Kagoro in Kaduna State and Afikpo in Ebonyi State prove that as far back as the late Stone Age, the occupants of these areas made productive use of clay for pottery. The composition of clay and organic materials such as straws made into adobe brick, served as a ubiquitous building material widely used for building weather-friendly houses in diverse rural domains. Modern industrial uses of clay for ceramics and bricks now obtained in notable parts of the country including Kaduna, northern Nigeria. Clay is simply defined as earth or soil that is plastic and tenacious when moist and that becomes permanently hard when baked or fired. It consists of a group of hydrous aluminosilicate minerals formed by the weathering of feldspathic rocks, such as granite. Individual mineral grains are microscopic in size and shape like flakes. This makes their aggregate surface area much greater than their thickness and allows them to take up large amounts of water by adhesion, giving them plasticity and causing some varieties to swell. Expandable clay. Common clay is a mixture of kaolin, or China clay, hydrated clay, and the fine powder of some feldspathic mineral that is anhydrous, without water, and not decomposed. Clays vary in plasticity, all being more or less malleable and capable of being molded into any form when moistened with water. The plastic clays are used for making pottery of all kinds, bricks and tiles, tobacco pipes, fire bricks, and other products. The commoner varieties of clay and clay rocks are China clay, or kaolin, pipe clay, similar to kaolin, but containing a larger percentage of silica, potter's clay, not as pure as pipe clay, sculptor's clay, or modeling clay, a fine potter's clay, sometimes mixed with fine sand, brick clay, and a mixture of clay and sand with some ferruginous, iron-containing, matter, fire clay, containing little or no lime, alkaline earth, or iron, which act as fluxes, and hence infusible or highly refractory, shale, loam, and marl 16. Tables 1 to 3 below listed industrial clay-based minerals in Nigeria with information about location, reserve, and geology. A table showing clay-related materials in their various locations in Nigeria. Locations of ball clay in Nigeria. Sources and locations of kaolin in Nigeria. Kaduna State is located at the center of northern Nigeria. It is situated on the southern end of the high plains of northern Nigeria, bounded by parallels 9,003 and 11,032, and extends from the upper river Mariga on 6,005 to 8,048 on the foot slopes of the Scarp of Joseph Plateau. The bedrock geology is predominantly metamorphic rocks of the Nigerian basement complex consisting of biotite gneisses and older granites. In the southeastern corner, younger granites and batholiths are evident.Deep chemical weathering and fluvial erosion, influenced by the bioclimatic nature of the environment, have developed the characteristic high undulating plains with subdued interfluves. In some places, the interfluves are capped by high-grade lateritic ironstone especially in the northwest. However, soils within the Fadama areas are richer in kaolinitic clay and organic matter, very heavy and poorly drained characteristics of vertisols. Kaduna State is endowed with minerals which include clay, serpentine, asbestos, amethyst, kyanite, gold, graphite and siltimonite graphite, which is found in Saban Birnin Gwari, in the Birnin Gwari local government. The soils and vegetation are typical red-brown to red-yellow tropical ferruginous soils and savanna grassland with scattered trees and woody shrubs. The soils in the upland areas are rich in red clay and sand but poor in organic matter. Kaduna area is noted as a historic home of the Nok culture, the earliest producer of terracotta sculptures in the whole of sub-Sahara African, dating over 2,000 years ago. This reference has provided an index to age-long clay mineral heritage, besides serving as a mirror to civilization with which the modern man has been able to find out more about himself and the environment at such point in recorded history. In recent times, apart from traditional purposes, the vast deposit of clay has basically served as raw material for pottery and red bricks production with a handful industrial presence. The Fieldwork Survey identified 3 prominent clay-based industries striving to survive the threats of unfavorable economic factors. The clay industrial sites were examined in relation to productive means of utilizing the raw materials. The industries included Kaduna clay bricks at Mararaba Rito and Jacaranda pottery, both located around Kaduna South, and Maraba pottery center in Maraban Jos, Kaduna, Nigeria. The first-hand knowledge of the various productive uses of Kaduna's rich clay reserves, however, indicated prospects for industrial expansion if the mineral is properly explored and harnessed. Nigerian map showing location of Kaduna State. Knock sculpture. Fired clay, terracotta, 6th century BC 6th century CE, Nigeria. H 38 cm, 14 3/4 inches.